Hey everybody, now I'm going to be demonstrating the coefficient of friction as it pertains to a football player running or trying to make a cut on a football field. So with friction is pretty much two objects rubbing against each other to make a force. So with most football players, as they're running, in general, their foot making contact with the grass is automatic friction, allowing them to run in a smooth running pattern. So when an athlete or a football player is trying to make a cut, he's really having to exert force against friction of the grass in a pivotal motion. So with that being said, whether he's playing on a wet surface or a dry surface, that can have a huge effect on his friction and how smooth he's able to make a transition or cut. So as a football player, as I'm running and I make a cut, if I don't center my gravity against that friction, I'm not going to be able to make it a good enough cut to be able to overexert that friction. So as I'm cutting, I'm able to plant my foot into the ground, use it as a force to move in the opposite direction, therefore creating friction. And like I said, sometimes that can be a little bit difficult in a wet or wet surface versus a dry surface, because as the playing surface gets a little wetter, the friction there decreases, making it more difficult to change direction. So with that being said, that's a perfect example of how friction can affect the football player versus a wet surface or a dry surface.